Oh, no. The comeback is insane.
Ah! They're right there! Oh, he's stacking up the wither roses here. This has got to be near the exit. Whoa! Oh, no. I don't believe him because he puts a ladder when it is. I don't care. It might not be the exit, but we've got a bed and we know which way this was, so...
Next maze. Oh my god, he's on the 5th. All right, so Gamers has now completed maze 4 and is onto the multi-dimensional maze. So this one is gonna be very strange and quite different from the rest of the mazes. So first things first, I'm gonna map out the outline of it, and you may notice something kind of weird. It's got 3 different sections. So this first section is just gonna be a regular maze. Then this section is gonna be like a black concrete powder no man's land that you won't be able to access. And then this middle section is also going to be a regular maze, and this is the part that's going to contain the exit. And you might have guessed that we're going to connect this part of the maze to that part of the maze through the nether. So we'll be doing that in a minute, but for now, let's just design this outside section. Next, I'll fill in this section with black concrete powder, and now we can design this center bit. This should be pretty easy because it is very small. Okay, now for the interesting bit, which is actually building the nether portals. So I think I'm going to have the outside portal over here in this corner of the maze. All right, that looks good. So we'll light that. Now we can build the middle overworld portal. Okay, there we go. And now we don't light that one yet. We just need to mark down the coordinates. Okay, so if my calculations are correct, this should be where the portal is meant to be. So that's linked. So now let's build another maze in the nether. And I think I'm going to put some grass as the floor of this maze, just to try and make my friends even more confused. All right, that's looking pretty cool. But now over here, I'm going to build another nether portal. And when we go through it, it's going to lead to a completely new maze. Wait, what the hell? This is not where it was meant to lead. All right, it should connect to this portal. Perfect. And now here, I'm going to build a completely decoy maze. Okay, there we go. This is basically just meant to waste loads of their time and really annoy them if they go this way. So I'm going to put a sign warning them of this. And then they can't say that I didn't warn them. And then at the very end, lol. So there we go, with this extra mini maze completed, this giant nether maze looking really cool and working perfectly, and this overworld maze that looks epic, that is the 5th maze complete. This one is going to be really confusing for them, but definitely not as confusing as the very last maze, which is literally going to have invisible walls. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. So whilst I figure